you talk, I'm going to walk around.
Good morning. How are you?
That's Carolyn.
Nice to meet you. My name is Jerome.
Nice to meet you.
I'm-
We've seen you riding around. With
Yeah,
the
I bought the Burgundy house over there.
Yeah, I love the shutters and
The boxes.
window boxes.
You
Yeah.
met her before one time.
Yeah, we talked
Long
walking
time
around.
ago.
Oh, really?
I was walking and you were riding. I had different color hair.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
And this is Liam.
Hi, Liam.
He's only 7 months old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a baby.
What kind of dog is that?
Cockapoo.
Okay.
Cocker spaniel and a poodle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. My other dog. She's. I don't trust her around. She likes people.
Yeah.
I just don't trust her around small dogs.
Yeah, he's friendly, but he's still learning his social skills.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm back here with what's your name again, man?
Carol.
Carol.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's a German name.
All right. And he was telling me about his how he had a heart attack and he went to heaven or hell. I don't know. Okay. So what happened now? Okay.
Where were we?
You were
Elmer Hospital.
right. And you were rushed here by your brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my wife came.
All right.
That's when I saw things.
So you were laying on the operating table. You were laying on the table.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last thing you remember.
Emergency room.
In the emergency room, and they had things hooked up to you. Beeping.
I don't know.
Anything was beeping. Oh, you don't know. You ain't. So
I
when
don't
you.
know. I was when they took me out of the pickup.
Yeah.
That's the last I remember.
Okay. All right. So now what? Now what do you remember as far as?
I saw something, I guess, amazing. I guess it was a dream. I don't know what it was.
Okay. So the next thing you remember is what?
You mean there?
Yeah, yeah.
What I saw?
Yeah.
It was just a beautiful place.
Okay.
No buildings. It was just grass, trees, flowers, mountains in the background. Very sunny, clear sky.
Could you recognize the flowers? Like what kind of flowers they were? Did they have different shapes and you can recognize a rose, a tulip?
Yeah, but I couldn't,
Did you?
I couldn't
No?
see the varieties.
Okay.
It was just a nice, and a lot of animals.
What kind of
That was a big thing. The birds were flying and singing.
singing bird music?
Yeah, tweeting.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Rabbits, cats and dogs running around playing. Further away, there were cows in the field grazing. There were horses, everything imaginable. Some of the wild animals were there in the background. I mean, we're talking a big distance. Like I could see, I'll say maybe a mile, and it was like an open meadow.
Okay.
With woods surrounding it.
Okay.
But it was a lot of flat, very nice looking place.
Any water?
No.
So just terrain of animals and trees
And birds.
and with full color and birds flying all around.
Yeah.
No things like dinosaurs and like that.
No.
Just regular
a
animals.
Real nice place with animals.
You don't. So you remember a cow and
Cows, horses.
elephants?
I can't say
Giraffes?
that, but I will say, like, I think maybe lions, tigers.
Okay. All right.
You know, it was I saw a big area.
Okay. All right.
You know, and it was really
You
nice.
see those trees down there?
Yeah, maybe that far away were the trees.
Okay. All right.
And I'm looking downhill. I'm on top of a hill.
And that's about what? A mile away?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
And then behind that were mountains. Beautiful mountains.
Okay.
With snow on top. And,
Oh, okay. All right.
yeah, just beautiful.
So then what? What'd you do?
The next thing I know, I'm out again. And I wake up. I don't wake up for, let's see, I woke up the second day after the operation. I didn't even know where I was.
So you woke
I
up
do
in this
remember-
world now.
I do remember one thing. I remember waking up just for a second. They gave me a shot of adrenaline, they told me, in Cooper, the emergency room. There was I guess he was Chinese doctor, says to me, he looks at me and says, I hope you don't like your pants. I'm cutting them off.
Okay. So
And we'll see you in 4 or 5 days.
okay.
And I
So
was going again.
okay.
And I woke up in the intensive care My wife told me what went on. I had a stent put in my left descending artery. I was plugged with cholesterol.
Okay.
The day before I had a heart attack, I was doing mechanic work. A wrench slipped and I hit and bruised my arm. And I had a big bruise on my forearm. The doctor at Cooper said possibly a piece of that clot
Okay.
got in where I needed the stent.
Okay.
But I was a smoker too.
Yeah.
And I left Cooper 5 days later, came home, did 30 days of rehab, hard rehab, 7 days a week at the Elmer Hospital
Okay.
in the rehabilitation unit. You know, a lot of exercise with the
Okay.
rowing, and bicycle,
Yeah.
treadmill.
Okay.
And after 30 days, they signed off on me, and it's been 20 years this year, and I've been fine, and I've passed every test they've given me.
And you quit smoking,
Oh,
obviously.
yeah.
All right. You drink?
No.
Okay.
Well, my first cardiologist at home that I go to, he had a vineyard, and he told me, he was a medic in Vietnam when he started. He told me, he says, the best thing you can do, he says, is drink red wine. One
Yeah, I heard-
glass a day.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I did that, and after a while, I slacked off on it. 'cause
You
I
started
had to
drinking
teach
two glasses?
I had to teach myself to like it. I didn't like
Oh, really?
wine.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't
Yeah,
a drinker.
drink it like it's medicine. Bam.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I did that after work at dinner, and now it's just an occasional thing.
Yeah.
I don't do it every day.
Yeah. So wait, so go back to
My
this.
story.
So wait, go back to this. So when you woke up in that world, how long were you there for? Do you think you were there?
5 minutes.
So in
It was
five,
real quick.
so 5 minutes to happen, you blinked and you looked around this place and saw this, and then next thing you know, you're waking up again.
No, I don't wake up until I get to Cooper.
No, I'm saying, and you don't know about all that,
No, I don't remember the ride. To
right? So the
Cooper
next thing you
or
know, you were there for like 5 minutes in your mind,
anything.
and then you wake up again like a dream at night.
Yeah,
You go to bed,
like a dream.
and you're sleeping for 8 hours.
But it was very vivid.
Right, very vivid.
More vivid than any dream I've ever had before or after.
Now, has this changed your view on things? Well, let me ask you this: before this happened to you, did you believe in God?
Yeah, I went to church. When
You
I
were a
was-
Christian, or
Yeah,
Oh.
Methodist.
okay? What, I don't know anything about. What was Methodist? You said Methodist. What do they believe?
They just believe that,
Is Jesus the Son?
yeah.
And God is God, and Jesus the Son, and all that. Okay, so what's the difference between Methodists and everything else? The Christian.
There's no difference. It's all in your own belief.
So why do they call it Methodist?
I don't know why they did that. It's years and years.
There's got to be something in there.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, see, look,
I'm
you're
not-
following them, but you don't even know.
Well, I'm not as much into it. I was raised that way.
Okay, that's what happens. You get
Yeah.
whatever you get
When I went
raised.
when I started going to work, I worked 7 days a week.
Yeah.
I didn't even have time for church.
Yeah.
But I still,
You go to church now?
no.
Okay.
But I still have I don't know, it's my personality. I don't know. I have a belief. I like everybody,
Yeah.
you know.
So what do you believe? Like, you believe in that there is a God,
Yeah.
that there's a heaven,
Yeah.
and that there is a hell.
I'm not so sure about that.
Okay. Why?
I just think everybody gets a second chance, and it's heaven for everybody,
So everybody. So now think about
no
this. So
matter what they did.
so Jeffrey Dahmer, you know who Jeffrey Dahmer is?
Yeah.
The serial killer.
Yeah.
Whatever he did, he gets a second chance.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think everybody gets a second. Even
But-
Hitler.
But let me ask you this though. But does that make sense? If you really thought that, then that means you could do whatever you want right now. Anything
I
you
don't
want.
look at it that way.
But I'm thinking about it. But look,
Uh-huh.
for a second, think about it. A person this guy right here can do whatever he wants. He can rape kids, do whatever he wants. Because you know what? He's gonna get a second chance anyway.
You know what I think all that is?
What?
My wife and I have talked about it because she works with some messed up kids.
Kids?
Being a counselor.
Yeah.
She's been a guidance counselor. She's on the verge of retirement, and the longer she goes on, the worse the kids she sees are. I think it all starts with how you're raised.
Absolutely.
How you're brought up.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
parents.
It does. But I'm also I got.
But it's also mental illness.
Listen,
from the way you're raised.
But- Listen.
You'd be surprised what parents can do to a child.
Listen, I'm 57 years old.
Mhm.
I was raised in Jackson, New Jersey. Where were you raised up?
Right here, Elmer. New
Okay,
Jersey.
all right, okay. So you were raised up on a farm yourself.
How I wound up here in Shiloh, we had 300 head of dairy cows. We grew grain, vegetables, my dad. It was a family thing in our 4 generations, or 5, I forget now. We were 2,000 acres, a big farm. It was my father and me and my brother. I had a third brother who committed suicide with drugs when he was 24. We had so many cows at this one farm that we had to find another farm to keep them, and one became available down here on the end of East Avenue. We had that farm. We put.
What year was
100
this?
head
What
there.
year was this?
What year was what?
This,
we
this-
brought
yeah.
cows here.
Yeah.
1982.
And how old were you?
In 82, I was 26.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We brought cows here because we couldn't handle them all where we were.
Okay, when you say we, you're talking about your father and mother?
My father. My mother was a nurse, registered nurse.
okay.
In an emergency room in the hospitals
Oh.
around here.
Okay.
But my father became, in 99, my father started seeing something happening with himself. His hand started shaking. He had Parkinson's.
Okay.
It took him downhill from there to 2014, he passed with that. He spent 4 years in a nursing home, literally a vegetable.
Oh.
Couldn't move. He couldn't even eat. He was liquid
So,
fed.
so why was he in a nursing home? Your mom passed away?
She couldn't take care of him.
So she put him in a nursing home?
He couldn't be handled at home.
Oh.
It was too bad.
Oh,
It was
man.
terrible.
That's sad.
He had literally no retirement. He was sick. He in 99 he was 65.
Mm.
See, that's, yeah.
You got brothers and
Man,
sisters? You got brothers?
I got one brother left.
I'm saying at the time. Did you have
Yeah,
brothers and sisters?
Just one brother.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Is he older or younger?
Younger.
Okay.
3 years.
What does he do?
He was a welder. He
Okay.
didn't like the farm very much.
Okay.
I was the only one that stayed with my dad.
Oh, okay.
So I was to take it over. But right around that time also, the stock market was going down. If anybody knows anything about dairy farming, the milk, the price of it's controlled by the government.
Have you heard about what's going on with the farmers now because of the COVID thing? And
Oh, yeah.
what's going on with the farmers like now and the cattle? There's a big thing I saw on the news. I don't know if you know about
Well,
this.
It's all a waterfall or snowball effect. With I'll take COVID. People have to close up. Say the people who make the seed, who produce the seed for the farmers to buy to plant in the fields.
Right.
If they close up, the seed doesn't get produced. The farmers have to go around and find seed, which literally the price goes up.
Right.
And it
Supply and
costs more
demand.
for them if they can find it.
Right. To grow hay.
To grow hay, they'll need fuel for their equipment.
So all these things they're gonna need.
Oh,
It doesn't weigh out,
It's a million things.
and doesn't weigh out to the.
People do not realize how hard it is to be a farmer. It is hard.
Yeah.
And like my father did, he tried to counteract it by growing bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Now some make it, some don't. But he got.
What did your father sell?
We sold milk, grain. He grew vegetables. He grew for Seabrook, Thruway, NH Chevetta there in New York City. He grew tomatoes for Hunt's.
So what? All the tomatoes he grew. How many acres did he have?
Of tomatoes?
You know, how many acres did he have of farmland?
Oh, we had at our height, we had 2,000 acres.
What?
Yeah, we had all the Carl's Corner, the ground you see, and we're not the only farmers that did this over the years. The ground you see out north of Carl's Corner,
I don't know where Carl's Corner is, but
that's the shopping centers outside of Bridgeton on 77.
so we're going towards Violent
No,
or going this way?
north towards the circle on 77. You know
Okay,
where the
yeah.
circle is?
Wawa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we had a lot of the ground on both sides of the road going that way for a while.
And
Off
Wawa,
for 20 years.
Wawa wasn't there?
No,
Okay.
no, things have changed.
Yeah,
a
okay,
lot,
all right.
like they say.
Yeah.
But,
So what was on that circle?
oh, there was a John Deere tractor dealer. There was a car.
The diner was there?
Hmm?
The diner? Was it there?
Yeah, the diner.
So it had a diner.
Yeah, a gas station.
The gas station was
About it.
there?
Yeah.
So really it was only that corner to the right and Wawa corner.
Mhm.
And maybe to the right of that, across there's only 3 spots really.
Well, there was nothing.
The trailer, the mobile trailer park. Was that there?
Mobile trailer.
Yeah, there's a motorhome.
No, they sold them.
They sell them. They sell them
Yeah,
there.
sold them. No, they weren't there then. There was a big, huge car dealership there.
Okay.
That great big building there
Yeah.
on the left?
Yeah.
Sits off the highway.
Right.
That was a big car dealership.
Okay.
I bought a pickup there once.
Yeah.
Yeah, GNC.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys had all this? How much land? 2,000 acres.
2,000 acres.
So you got left 2,000 acres?
No. A lot of it was rented.
Oh, you guys
Family
rented.
farm was 110 acres.
Okay, so you got left 110 acres?
No, my mother and father had to sell it
Okay.
because it took a lot of money to take care of Pop.
Okay, so your mom sold it,
Yeah,
and then what?
that's it.
And
She's
you guys.
still alive.
Oh, your mom's still alive?
Yeah.
Where's she?
At home.
Oh, she lives by herself?
No, my brother lives with her. He's divorced.
Okay, all right. So your brother, who would you say died or committed
My
suicide?
dad. Oh, my other brother.
So you got 2 brothers.
Hmm
So, like,
He
what?
was in the middle. He was the middle one.
Okay, what happened with him? Why?